Exercise 6.1a, question 10. The plane pi contains the points A, B, and C with the coordinates shown, and part A asks us to show that the point D with coordinates 8, 2, 0 is also in the plane. Okay, so this can be our plane. And let's let this be the point A, this be the point B, and this can be the point C. For now, we'll just suppose that they aren't in a straight line. Later problems will emerge if they are, but they probably are not. Okay, so the vector equation of our plane is R equals OA, so that can be 7, 2, 3 plus lambda times AB, so OB minus OA, so negative 8, and then negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5, and then 2 minus 3 is negative 1, plus AC, which is OC minus OA, so 4 minus 7 is negative 3, 1 minus 2 is negative 1, oops, I forgot my mu, and then 7 minus 3 is 4. Okay, so that's the vector equation of our plane, and if the point D is on there, then we should have some lambda mu values such that we get 8, 2, 0 out of it. And I mean, you can probably do this pretty easily on the calculator. I think the calculator is the fastest way to do this, actually. Doesn't really matter. You can do it all by hand if you want, but I'm going to use the calculator. So I'm going to set up the matrix 7, negative 8, negative 3, 2, negative 5, negative 1, 3, negative 1, 3, negative 1, positive 4, times, let's just say x, no, let's say w lambda mu is equal to 8 to 0, and we know that w is equal to 1. We just got to find lambda and mu, so inputting that into the calculator, we get that lambda is equal to 1 over 7, and mu is equal to negative 5 over 7. And since there's a consistent solution for this vector equation here, we have that D must be on the plane. For the next part of the question, we're told also that k squared, k, and 2 lies on the plane, and that k is less than 0. Find the value of k. So k squared, k, what was the other one? 2 is on this plane, which means there are values of lambda and mu to make this equation true. Now, unfortunately for this one, we can't just whack it into the calculator because we got this k squared, which is non-linear. But looking at this last equation here, we have 2 is equal to 3 minus lambda plus 4 mu. So in other words, negative 1 is equal to negative lambda plus 4 mu, which would mean that lambda is equal to 4 mu plus 1. So that's by the last equation there. So we can put a note of where we got that. Just call this one 3. And then we can also use equation 2 then to find k in terms of mu. So equation 2 would say that we have k is equal to 2 plus 4 mu plus 1 times negative 5, and then just minus mu. Okay, So that will be 2 minus 20 mu minus 5 minus mu. So that would be negative 3 minus 21 mu. And from this point, we can get that mu is equal to k plus 3 divided by negative 21. And that also lambda must then be equal to 4 times that plus 1. So that would be 4k plus 12 minus 21 divided by minus 21. So that would be 4k minus 9 divided by minus 21. And then from there, I guess we're ready to get our equation about k. So we can call this one equation 1. So we got k squared plus 7 oops, that's not it. K squared equals 7, then it's minus 8 lambda, then minus 3 mu. Okay, so let's sub in these values. So we got k squared is equal to 7, and then minus 8 times this. So minus, well, let's say plus, and then we'll cancel the negative on the bottom. So plus 32k, and then minus 8 times 9, so 72 divided by 21. And then similar deal here, so plus 3 times the top divided by 21. So that would be plus 3k plus 9 divided by 21. And then let's multiply through by 21. So 21k squared is equal to 7 times 21, which I guess is 147. Okay, so plus 32k and 3k, that will be 35k. And then it would be minus 72 plus 9, so that would be minus 63. And so now we can bring everything to the other side, 21k squared, and then plus 63 minus 147, which is minus 84. And of course we also have to have the minus 35k. And then this is a quadratic equation that we can just solve on the calculator. Or you can do it by hand if you really want to, using quadratic formula. Okay, so then this is 21 negative 35 and negative 84, and then that gives us k is equal to 3, or k is equal to negative 4 over 3. We could have also divided everything by 7 in that equation to get 3k squared minus 5k, and I think 7 times 12 is 84, so minus 12 equals 0, but that doesn't matter. And I believe also we were told that k is less than 0, we absolutely were, and so that means that the value of k is negative 4 over 3. And so we're done.